Alright guys, time for Tibetan Foothills. So we've got a buzzard coming after us. Let's get out our pistols and kill this guy quick. He doesn't do that much damage, but still, the buzzards are extremely annoying. Why they're annoying is not because they do a lot of health, but it's because they can easily push you off high ledges, and that's often when they like to spawn them. So anyhow, look out this way, and you're going to see that there's a couple of snowballs up that hill. So we want to avoid them by going into this cave, because as soon as you slide down there, they're going to start coming after you. So slide down, start turning left, and then break through this sheet of ice. And then there's a snow leopard that's going to come at you. Then just go ahead and kill it like that. Go in here because there's some automatic pistol clips. Go ahead and pick up these clips, and then we're going to go back out. Now, there's going to be a second batch of snowballs, and go ahead and come up here. This is when they activate, so you can just flip left behind this little cliff, and you'll avoid them. So now we want to come up here and then go up and over this ledge. Go ahead and proceed on. There's a breakable sheet of ice up ahead, so what we're going to do is just jump through it, and then we're going to slide. You want to quickly jump forward because this wall is climbable. So Laura can go ahead and use this like a ladder. And actually, in order to drop down, we need her to grab this higher point, and then she can shimmy to the right. She'll dangle off with her feet, and then she can land here. Come out here, there's going to be like this canyon that we need to get across, and there's going to be 2 buzzards that we have to kill. So you can try to draw him in. He doesn't do that much damage. What he's more likely to do is knock you off the cliff. So that's not cool. Alright. So now we want to go ahead and hang from this. You guys might notice that we want to get to the other side. So there's a hut and a snowmobile. And it actually is possible to just jump from here, but you're going to lose a lot of health. So we're going to go the long way around, the proper way. Drop off, then drop on this. There's going to be this ledge that Laura lands on. And then you want Laura to go into this cave. So go into this cave. There's going to be some icicles. You see Laura looks at them. So how we avoid the icicles is we go ahead and do this jump, and then we're going to veer right, kind of hug the wall, and then they don't hurt her at all. Come out this way. She's going to go around this little canyon. Then we're going to go up and over this. Now, I'm going to show you guys our first secret. We're not going to be able to get it from here, but I'm going to show you guys where it is. So, come up here, and then there's going to be like this little gate. On the other side is the stone dragon, so we know it's there. We have to go around to get it, though. So come down this way. Or wait, what am I doing? Yeah, you want to go this way. Wait, what? Okay, forgive me, I got a little bit lost there. We want to come this way, and this way for real. So we went up that way. We want to go down this way because this is where the icicles are. So go ahead and veer right. We're going to go ahead and jump through this water. Just pay close attention where the icicles are, and you can avoid them. So now go ahead and proceed on. We're going to come out this way, and be warned, there is going to be another buzzard, so you might want to have your guns ready. So go ahead and jump over this gap, and then we want to jump where the small med pack is. Look, there's the buzzard right there. If we want to get him from a distance, I guess we could use our M16. And let's just jump across. Alright, so we're going to get the large med pack, and I want to see if I can kill the buzzard from here. There he is. Alright, we brought him down. So now let's come up. There's going to be 2 goons on the other side. These goons are a bit tougher than the ones that we were facing underwater, so just be aware that they take twice as many rounds. Go ahead and jump up. There's going to be 2 of them. You can use your M16 on these guys. See, where's the other one? I think he's over there somewhere. And I'll finish him off with the Uzis. They should be good. Okay, he did a little damage. Nothing too bad, though. Oh, and this is where you get the stone dragon. Go ahead and come up here by this gate, and you'll get it. So, let's see what this guy left us. Oh, he left us the large med pack. Alright, I'm going to save the game real quick, because this part's dangerous. Alright, now it's time for us to use our snowmobile. So, this is where we can have a lot of fun, but be careful. So, we get to hear this awesome soundtrack, and then we got this cool ride to go on. So, you can also press action for the turbo burst, but you want to be careful. Alright guys, so now it's time to get on the snowmobile. This is where we get to have a lot of fun. So we get to hear this awesome soundtrack, and we get to go for a sweet ride. You can also press action to do the turbo boost, but be careful because it's easy to crash. So run over this guy, and then keep on rolling. So coming out here, there's an obstacle course. So basically we want to get up and over where those movable blocks are. And how we're going to do that is we're going to first go up and over this ramp. Go ahead and hit the turbo boost, and then Laura flies right across. Now, come out this way, and then we're going to go around. There's another ramp here that we want to go ahead and run up. And go ahead and use the turbo boost, because otherwise she won't make the jump. You want to use the turbo boost again. Oh, and also make sure she's aiming straight, because it can be easy for Laura to veer off to the side and end up missing the platform that she's aiming for. So, go ahead and once again use the turbo boost. Come over here. Now, Laura's got a nice runway there, but you might notice the blocks are in her way, so before we try to make that leap, we're going to come over here and move them out of the way. So, let's pull out our automatic pistols, because we're going to have some snow leopards that we need to do combat with over here. Go ahead and veer left. There's a little alcove that Laura can go into. I guess an icy cave. So get out the automatics, and then as soon as you turn left, there they are. So you can kill them both pretty quick. Alright, now we've got these 2 blocks. We want to go ahead and stuff these blocks into that cave that we came into. So mainly, we just need these out of the way of our snowmobile. So, as I've mentioned before, the movable blocks are probably like the most time-consuming thing in the entire game. So just be patient. Alright, now the movable blocks are out of the way, so let's go ahead and get back on our snowmobile. Just gonna vroom, 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 and look at that, we make it across. Keep vrooming, there's gonna be another gap that she needs to jump over. There you go. Now, I would go ahead and not use your turbo boost on this part because there's edges that you can fall off, and then it's going to be really ugly, so be careful on this part. Go ahead and get off right here. There's going to be an icy ladder to climb up. Before we climb up the icy ladder, let's go ahead and come this way, and there's going to be some grenades that we want Laura to acquire. So, let's get the grenades, and then we're going to climb up this icy ladder where we get to pull a switch that opens up a door that we need to go through on our snowmobile. So, the switch is well hidden. If you look at the wall, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. It's like a little bar. So just come over here, pull it down, and it opens up that door. So now we spawn 2 of Bartoli's goons. Pull out your M16 because that outdistances all enemies' guns. Alright, we killed that guy. There's another one over here. Both of them have things that you can pick up, so we'll kill this guy. Alright, so before I get back on the snowmobile, I'm going to see what this guy had to pick up. Looks like he's... Let me see. Oh, he's got some M16 clips. Yeah, we could use more of those. Especially once you get into Tibet, the M16 is so much use to you. Alright, so time to get back on our good old snowmobile. And actually, I'm going to save real quick just in case all goes bad. So, yeah, back on the snowmobile. Now we're going to turn around and... yeah, let's be careful we don't fall off the cliff. Tibetan Foothills is potentially the most dangerous of all levels in the game. There's just so much that can go wrong. So, go ahead and come up here. This guy's got a small med pack we want to pick up. So then go ahead and keep rooming up. There's going to be one of Bartoli's goons. You can kill him real quick. There's 2 more. Kill them real quick on the snowmobile. Uh-oh, that guy hurt me a little bit. But it's okay. Those guys are cheapskates. They got nothing for you to pick up. So there's another gap to room across on your snowmobile. But before we do that, we want the Jade Dragon. So the Jade Dragon is over there. Go ahead and do a running jump across. But be warned that once you get the Jade Dragon, there's 2 snow leopards that we spawn. So we want to kill them probably before we jump across if we can. Alright. So from here, let's do a running jump without overrunning the ledge. Go ahead and do a running jump, and we get back on our snowmobile. And now we're going to make this really long jump. Alright, so this is another really dangerous point because we need to like room along that cliff. We need to go far enough to the right that Laura does not go off the edge, but we need to be far enough to the left that she does not get run over by those snowballs, because they will activate when she comes over there. So let's try to position Laura about like this, and then we're going to do action plus up, vroom, 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 vroom. And look at that. She lands. Alright, so we're not going to go over there yet because, well, actually, I'll show you guys what's over here. There is a drawbridge. We don't have what we need yet, though. We need the drawbridge key, but this is going to be where we get the drawbridge key. So we want to go ahead and get off the snowmobile about right here. There's going to be a switch to the left. This opens up that door that's right in front of it. And that's kind of unusual in a Tomb Raider game. Usually they want the switch to be far away from its door to, you know, make it be more of a puzzling level, I guess you can say. But go ahead and come this way. And you're going to notice that we're out in the open again. So, ultimately, what we want to do is get to that ladder. But it's really too far to make the jump. So what we can go ahead and do is do a running jump over here, and then we can jump on this platform. Then from here, jump to this. Laura can slide down. She can do the old drop grab tactic. So go ahead and do it again. Make sure she doesn't fall all the way down. Ooh, whoops, I almost fell all the way down. That would have just wasted time. Alright, go ahead and come up here. There's going to be a key to pick up. Go ahead and pick that up. There's also going to be another goon that we have to kill, so let's go use our automatic pistols. Because he's going to spawn right around here, so we're going to have to try to shoot him through the icy wall. Turn right. Look, he's right there. Alright, so this guy's another cheapskate. He doesn't have anything on us. Oh, let's just break the other one of those just for the fun of it. Alright, so coming up over here, there's a switch we need to pull to get out, but be careful of the icicles, so you can just kind of shimmy like that, and you'll trigger them. Now we want to pull this switch. That's going to open up the wooden gate. So go ahead and come through here, and this is going to lead us down to that open pit that we ran our snowmobile across. The Jade Dragon was like on the other side, kind of up that ladder. And there's a couple more things to pick up, so let's come down here. There's also a couple more snow leopards, so let's go ahead and come this way. Let's see. Yep, there they are. Alright, look at that. 3 more snow leopards down. Now let's get these grenades. And now we can go ahead and get out and run back. Oh, wait. It looked like there were Uzi rounds there, but no, it's just part of the design, I guess. So let's go ahead and climb up this icy wall. And you guys might be thinking, how do we get around that wall, or that cliff, without the snowmobile? Well, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So, we're coming back over here. The snowballs have now been activated. We don't have to worry about those anymore. From here, Laura can do a running jump. And you might notice that there's a tile over there, a non-sliding tile that she can grab. You want Laura to be elevated enough that she'll be able to grab the edge. If she jumps from the leftmost point, she might not do it. So back up and then do a running jump. And then she grabs the ledge successfully. Go ahead and continue on running this way. We're going to find the snowmobile that we abandoned a little while ago. We're going to get back on. So, well, actually, we're going to have to get back off almost immediately, but let's go ahead and come this way, and then we're going to use our drawbridge key. I think most of you guys know what the drawbridge key is going to do. But yep, this is where we use it. And then we're going to have some more fun on the snowmobile. So let's go ahead and do a roll, get back on, and we're going to go this way. Alright, now we're going to vroom this way. Alright, then come over here. The snowballs have broken through that ice, so that's going to enable us to get the hut key. I should have shown you guys a little bit a while ago. Alright. Let's go ahead and park this here. We want to save before this next part because we're going to have to do combat with a snowmobile guy that's got a built-in machine gun. And yeah, it's just so easy to go wrong over here, so let's save real quick. Alright, so Let's go ahead and pick this up, and then I think I'm going to use the machine gun. So we just want to pick it up, and then we want to run for it. Normally, I just try to get away on the snowmobile, but I realize this time it's probably not going to work. Alright, so stepping on this tile spawns the snowmobile guy. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and come this way. And we can try to shoot him from here. Alright, look at that. We killed him. Alright, so I believe this guy drops nothing for us. So we can get in on his snowmobile. And his is pretty awesome because it can go just like ours can. Well, it's got a built-in machine gun which you use for action. So yeah, it can kill guys just like ours can. But the thing is, we cannot ride this snowmobile back, and the reason why is because ours does not have the built-in turbo like ours does. And you need to use the turbo boost in order to get over that pit. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to use ours in order to do that. So, yeah, it sucks that we have to leave that awesome snowmobile behind. If it had the turbo boost and the built-in machine gun, man, that would just be the greatest thing ever. So, go ahead and vroom back over this cliff, and now we're going to use the turbo boost once again to get over this gap. Alright, now let's go ahead and go this way. You don't want to use the turbo boost here because then Laura will go flying too far forward and it'll crash your snowmobile. So now you want to go ahead and turn right. I would probably go ahead and use your turbo boost here because, I don't know, that's a scary gap. Over here, I'm going to go ahead and abandon our snowmobile. And the reason why I'm abandoning it is because we can get everywhere by foot now, or we can get back to the hut by foot, because we got the hut key. And I just think that we're playing with a lot of fire if we go on our snowmobile. And actually, if we rode the snowmobile, we'd have to say goodbye to it a little bit further on anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and go without it. And I mean, we're still pretty fast if we're running and jumping. Alright, so coming up over here, there are a couple more snow leopards. We can use our automatic pistols on these guys. Alright, so we're going to make our way back to the hut. We wouldn't be able to get our snowmobile all the way back here because there's a step back there that would block us off. So, go ahead and come over here. We're going to use our hut key. And then there's going to be some goodies in the hut. We get some M16 clips on this side. And if we go on the other side, there's going to be some Uzi rounds, and then there's going to be a small med pack. Now, I would strongly advise you save your game at this point, because once you pull that lever, there's going to be not one, not two, but three of Bartoli's goons coming in. They're all armed, and ultimately you want to run out of the hut. If they manage to get you cornered and trapped inside this hut, it's going to be a really, really deadly battle. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch and roll and then run outside the hut. I'm going to try to use my M16 to outdistance all of their guns. So this is how we're going to do it. Just pull the switch, roll, run, veer to the right. Alright, they're on their way. So we're going to go like really far this way. I think maybe once you get over this hill, they won't follow you anymore. So go ahead and roll. Try to shoot that guy. Uh-oh, that guy's getting some rounds on us. Believe me, it would have been far worse if we had stayed inside that hut. Alright, we got 2 down, 1 to go. See, oh, he's right there. Alright, now all 3 of them are down. So, some of these guys will drop goodies, like this guy drops some Uzi rounds. And let's see what this next guy drops. I don't think he drops anything. Oh, wait. No, he dropped some automatic rounds. I didn't even see those. Alright, and this guy drops us a large med pack. Such a generous man. Alright, so this is the door that we opened with that switch. We're going to proceed on this way. And when I get here, I'm going to go ahead and save my game because we're going to have to fight another snowmobile guy. Alright, so coming out here, this is going to be where there's the next snowmobile guy. He's going to come from the left, and I want to use my Uzis. There's a little bump right there that I want to go ahead and run on. And then from the bump, he won't be able to run me over. So go ahead and come over here, you'll start shooting at him, and then follow his trail. Just chase him around with the Uzis. Like he's going to turn around, keep shooting him, and look, we kill him like that. Now we get to take his awesome ride. Now this snowmobile is awesome because it's got a built-in machine gun. No turbo boost, but still. Now there's another gap here that we have to get over. How we do it? Just hug the left wall. And look at that, we get over. But be very careful. You don't want Laura falling off the right. So now we want to get off the snowmobile like I just did and back up here because this is where we get the gold dragon. Make your way down this ladder and then make sure she's dropping from a low point because if she drops too high, she'll stumble when she hits the ground. And we don't want Laura to stumble because there's 2 snowballs that are going to come after her when she hits. So drop and then flip to the left to avoid the snowball. There's actually 2 of them, so make sure that you wait for the second snowball to pass. Sometimes the second one is the one that kills you because you think there's only going to be 1. But no, there's 2. So now that we got the dragon, let's climb back up this icy ladder. And then we get to go for a ride on our snowmobile again. Alright, so when we get to the top of this ramp, there's going to be 2 snowmobile guys this time. And this can be hard or it can be easy depending on how you play your cards. But my way of doing it, come over to where the edge of this cliff is, but don't go over it. Turn right, they're going to come up the ramp, start shooting at them immediately. Let's do the next guy. And look at that, we killed both of them. Now, I'm going to say goodbye to the snowmobile right here because if we ride it further, we're just playing with fire. So now let's run over here. There's a ramp that we can slide down. We're going to run this way. We can jump and grab that ledge, although you don't really need to grab onto it. I just did it. So come over here and there's going to be a movable block. We want to move this block. So be warned that there's going to be some more of the cultists, otherwise known as Bartoli's goons, but I can just call them the cultists. But yeah, we're going to move the block. I think it's the next tile that spawns the goons, so I'm going to go ahead and retreat, because I want to use the M16 on these guys. If I use the M16, I can outdistance their weapons, so let's try to give us a good distance. There, and that's how you do it. What cheapskates? They got nothing on them. Okay, there's one more guy. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy. Let's use the M16 to try to outdistance his weapon. Alright, we killed him. So, go ahead and come all the way over here and then grab the ledge. You want to drop on the leftmost spot because that's where the tile is at its highest. So, Laura loses a hair of health. Not a lot, but yeah, she loses a little bit. So then we can come over here, and we see that this guy apparently dropped off nothing. What a cheapskate. Alright, so if we come over here, looks like we don't really see anything. So there's a pool of water down below. Let's go ahead and just jump into the pool. Alright, now this is where we end the level. Go ahead and get out of the pool right here. And then we're going to go into this little cave, I guess you can say. And we're going to drop down. This should be the end of the level. Alright guys, 30 minutes on the dot for Tibetan Foothills. All 3 secrets, 29 kills. Used a lot of ammo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment below, give a thumbs up, and stay tuned for my favorite level, which is Barkang Monastery.